show will be starting soon. Stick with us. We are working on a couple malfunctions. It should be ready to start in the next 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a great late night show and let the haters hate all they want to hate. And let's get this on. I am now live. Boom, boom. You can catch me here. You can catch me on Facebook. You can catch me on Twitter. You can catch me on Instagram. You can catch me on that Snapchat shit. I don't tweet. I ain't no bird. I don't snap and I ain't no turtle. What we're going to do here tonight, we're going to do a 35 to 45 minutes, maybe an hour late night show. Because I always like to get one late because, a lot of people work. A lot of fan base in California and things like that. They work. And I like for them to get a chance to view. Facebook fans, where are you guys at? I don't see you nowhere. I actually have it split in two categories right now, too. So you should be able to see me if you are in the Dirty Truth. Because this video should go to the Dirty Truth. Yeah, he asked me about my hair yesterday. I'm going to get it tightened up for sure. Alright, we got Parliament Smith. He's watching from Facebook. And who do we got watching from YouTube? Or is it all Facebook right now at the moment? I'm not sure. But you're welcome from any platform to watch. Aw, man. Sorry about that. I might have to go back and re-edit a couple things because the headline should be the late night show. I have no YouTube viewers, I don't think. I hope my platform's working. Yeah, it's working on YouTube. I went and checked. I went on YouTube. Checked. Hey, what's up, Destiny? How you been? I'm glad you watched now. I hope you tune into the new podcast that's coming up. You see that I'm getting ready to blow back the fuck up again like I did in 2009, 2010. But this time it's going to be all money for the whites. For the whites, by the whites. That's how we're running this. You can actually see one of the computers behind me there. I got 3 laptops around me, and I'm running so many, and 3 phones set beside me. I'm running so many different platforms. It's unreal. I just want to make sure I get this out there right and my message is heard. And anybody that donates towards the fundraiser, that it's a complete non-profit fundraiser. Hell yeah, Lodi. That's what I'm saying. Just about a year ago, I set out on the road, seeking my fame and fortune. I was looking for a pot of gold. I love Lodi. That's like my favorite song by CCR. Yeah, I appreciate that, Destiny. I even do, my tattoo thing still, and I fucking am amazing now. You should see some of my work. I got a folder here. It has before, after pictures, all that good stuff in it. I was talking to Jeff Rowe the other day. He was on the live feed watching me. He was like, man, we need to get linked back up together one time and in place. And, he plays the harp. I would love to record that and actually put that on one of my pages or possibly even add it on my album, because music like that you don't find no more. That's us being free, being ourselves in a home, not a studio. And it sounds like a fucking record, That's how you get your best shit. Jeffro did great, you know. He used to play on top when I played the guitar. You know that. You should hear me play guitar now when I really want to play. I miss the hell out of you guys, man. That broke my heart, you know, when you bought that truck off of me, you know. I sold it to you there, and I know that killed you when that bitch stole it and wrecked it, totaled it. I sold Destiny Scarberry guys a fucking 383 stroker, sitting on fucking 38s. This I got pictures on my Facebook. You can go see them. I kept them. This bitch was bad, man. You know what I mean? Fucking 5 speed. Fucking girl fucking wrecked it on her, man. Flipped it on her. She's got a video actually following me the day she bought it from me to her house because, you know, she didn't know the back roads and she didn't want to drive that big ass truck on them little back roads, so I drove it home and, you know, got a ride back home. But yeah, we had some good times, man. Yeah, you know. Oh, I know it was a heartbreaker. It broke my heart to know y'all lost it, you know what I mean? I was like, fuck, man. And you still paid me for it. You know, that's what I respect you the most for. You paid me. The truck was wrecked total, and you still owed a couple grand on it, and you still paid me. You know, you're true people. That's when, you know, I realized that at that part right there, these people ain't trying to ever fuck me over or nothing like that, you know? That's when I realized. Right there, I was like, you know, I sold this girl a truck, you know, and I gave it to her on a down payment, you know, a big down payment at first, and I told her she could pay me rest, and, you know, payments throughout, you know, when she got paid. And, you know, they fucking had a family member grab the key and jump into it and fucking didn't make it goddamn 2 miles and totaled it. I mean, totaled it. It was beautiful. Beautiful. As a GMC. I had a 383 stroker in it, you know what I mean, cammed out and shit. It was badass. Hold on 1 second. Something fell. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I should have put the be right back thing up, but it's all good. I know it wouldn't take me a second. Yeah, because Jeffro had jumped in the vehicle. Her husband had jumped in the vehicle to try to stop this girl from stealing the truck. And by the time he could reach over to get her, she put him up through the fucking windshield of the truck. Hit a tree, I think. When she hit a fucking tree head on, then flipped over on its top in a ditch. She fucked it up, man. The only thing that was good to salvage out was the motor. And Destiny had to give the tow company the motor out of the truck because how much it cost to fucking tow it and shit. It was ridiculous. She lost everything. It had a badass system I had installed in. I made it right for her. New clutch, everything. You can actually look at the woman. She's right here in the live feed. Her name's Destiny Scarberry. I made sure it was in tip top shape to run for her, everything, you know what I mean? And them son of a bitches stole it from her and fucking totaled it. You know, I basically won a truck in a poker game. Won it in a fucking poker game. That's unreal, right? I think what did I sell it for? It was either 6 or 8 thousand. It was one or two. I think it was 8 because I said if you got cash, I'll give it to you for 6. Payments 8. I think it or something, wasn't it? Something like that, or 4 cash and 6 payments. It was something like that. And you know what I mean? As I'm doing good, you know, the better I do, I'll make sure you get that money. You know, I remember we had a fallout because I think you had gave me a little bit more, and I owed you like $200 back. fucking, that's, and we would argue over it. That's what I thought, 4,000. You know what I mean? 4K. That's a good deal on that truck, though. You know that, man. Them tires and rims was worth fucking 3 grand almost. The motor was worth 2 or 3. See what I'm saying? It was worth about 8 grand. Des will tell you that. It was mint. It was worth about $8,000. It didn't have no miles on it, nothing. It was fucking built. And it would climb anything. I mean, this dude got stuck, buried his Jeep Cherokee up past the windows. And it took me, I had to pop my clutch like 6 times in that truck to get it out. Fucking 383 drug that Jeep Cherokee up out of the mud. I didn't think I was going to get it out. I thought I was going to have to go get come-alongs and shit. They done had used come-alongs and broke them, everything, I hooked the chain to it and fucking pop that clutch. That motherfucker would move a little bit, you know what I mean? Pop that clutch. My truck would jump sideways like his, you know what I mean? Finally, I popped that double clutched it. When I double clutched it, that motherfucker screamed, and here it come right behind me. I said, "There's your Jeep." And Jeeps go through anything, man. I had Jeeps too, they're fucking hell, they'll go up straight up rock cliff. Not that day. That motherfucker was buried to the windows, little white Jeep. Never forget that Wrangler or whatever. Built. Super built. That Jeep should eat them mud holes up. Didn't have a chance. The mud holes, they was huge, and where them tires was 38. My tires was bigger than the mud holes. And I drove it down there with my sticker bad to even do it for the guy. He was crying and everything. He was like, "Man, my truck's gonna run." You know what I mean? I was like, "I'll get your fucking truck out. Just give me a minute." Because I had what's called crow hoppers in the back. I don't know if anybody in here knows what those are, but that's a coal mining tool just like come-alongs, but 3 times motherfucking stronger. I'm sorry, my Facebook people, I'm answering questions. No, Pilot Smith, I sold the Trans Am. I have a beautiful Mustang, buddy. My Mustang only has 50,000 miles on it. I bought it. I want to give it to my son. I'm painting it. Everybody likes the color on it now, but I'm changing it. It's on my Facebook. It's one mean motherfucker. It's on my YouTube. I'm starting it. I started up and grabbed it a couple times. I say, "Bring it on, Camaros." You know what I mean? I'm like, "Bring it the fuck on." 373 Posi. I mean, just the exhaust system on that Mustang, I could buy that Trans Am back with. That's what I'm trying to say. That Trans Am had a pretty paint job on it because my family did that. My Castle side of my family are fucking that's who's painting my Mustang. They are amazing painters. But I'm answering you guys over here on Facebook right now. So, Fox Body, that's right, 88. You already know, brother. I had the 25th anniversary. I've had like 9 Fox Bodies. First car on was a Fox Body, 25th Annie. And my son's mom snitched me out, bro. Whoever the owner of the car is takes the rap. Well, they had pills on them. I didn't have a fucking thing on me. Not nothing. Nothing but fucking thousands of dollars. I just had got 50 grand. I picked that Mustang up with only 42,000 miles on it. And a QP of weed was in the front seat. I got that fucking beautiful car and that for $3,500. Tell me you wouldn't have done that. Killer smoke. You know what I mean? I bought this one out here for $2,600, and the dude's begged for it back. He offered his 65 back for it. What's that tell you? He's got a beautiful 65. That's the second Mustang ever made, and he's before he painted it, he offered it back. When I paint mine, he'll be offering it to trade back. Nope. Sorry. That's gonna be my son's car. It's got HK racing clutch in it. Fucking the tax in it, Sun Pro tax. It's push button start. Fucking sweet. Getting ready to install another fold up system in it like I did the truck for Destiny. When I do my cars, I do them right. It's got long tube hooker headers going into glass packs into Dynamax. So y'all already know how much fucking money just that is alone. I could buy that Trans Am with that and paint it. You see what I mean? Go buy me one sitting somewhere for about 2 or 3 grand. That's about a $4,200 exhaust system. I could go find one of those cars somewhere and rebuild it. You see what I'm saying? No. That Fox body I can move with one hand, brother. That fucking Trans Am, it took 3 people to move. That bitch was so heavy, it was unreal. No, it had in it, it didn't have the 600 that originally came in them. It had I had a 354 bolt main cammed out and shit in it. And that was Dynamax tips on it too. You see how they come out double like that in the rear end? That's how my Mustang is. With aftermarket tail lights, fucking you name it, man. Yeah, Dustin, you're getting them, and remember to like and subscribe. Yeah, Trans Am, Pilot Smith, it was paint. It even said, like when I got in it, you see how it said Castle in it, the dashboard? That was sewn by one of my family members. It said Castle. Did you see the interior in that motherfucker? That's the only difference between the two cars. I begged to keep the interior, and the guy wouldn't buy it without the interior. I was like, dude, I'll put you a whole nother set of seats in this, back seats, everything. He was like, no. He was like, I want that leather, black, and orange like you got it. I was like, yeah, well, that motherfucker, no wonder you want it. My Mustang's dressed up with her shifters, you name it, that motherfucker's got it. It was, where it's so light, bro, it's nothing but a motor and a steering wheel, basically. You know what I'm saying? It will fucking smoke that Trans Am. That Trans Am wouldn't have a chance. And, dude, I'd let it have in a quarter mile, I'd let it have a half of the quarter mile, basically. I'd just pull out real easy and it wouldn't even spin in the Mustang and raise my gears up. And by the time I hit forward, I'd go, bye. Yeah, and you know what they did with that Trans Am? They bought it just to crush it, dude, because it belonged to his family and was in that movie. Swear, guys, ain't that some bullshit? Yeah, when I was just talking about the Trans Am, I clicked over it on my multi-stream and was talking. We got a beautiful woman named Ashley in there, and Paula Smith is watching me over there. I wish it would give numbers from each one. I'm gonna buy me a program. I think it's $102, something like that. I'm gonna buy that bitch. I'm gonna sell something and buy that and buy a program. That way, the program that I'm looking at is way better than Streamlabs. But I like Streamlabs being a free program. It's really good. Yeah, it won't let me see the numbers and shit, Dustin. I wish you would see what I'm talking about. I can record. All it says is the time, the viewers, shows a thing where you can click to go watch yourself, your dashboard thing, and then it says multi-stream beside it. It says YouTube and multi-stream, but it won't link them both into one category. And I can't answer I can't type into the Facebook one, only the YouTube one, which is weird. Unless I go into the group, the Dirty Truth. That's what I wanted to. That's what I wanted to call my group on there, the Dirty Truth, because I'm labeled by society everywhere I go, and I want to speak to people. It's not dirty. It's just the fucking truth. And then you got liberals and conservatives that look at it and call it dirty. So I might as well label it as what they're going to. Piece of shits. Never been a big fan of editing videos. Never edited one in my life. But there's 2 coming up. One directed for Upchurch, one directed for Alita. And the fans heard that was watching in the last thing. Yeah, I hope when y'all type this one it says late night with Derkie instead of uncensored. I'm trying to get it figured out. That way it pops up every time. I didn't have some motherfucker come in here and set all my shit up for me. I do all my shit myself. You know, if I like our camera system around the house, I was the one who installed it. You know what I mean? I have to be, you know, I'm always hands on with electronics. Very smart. So I put it to use. Yeah, I'm fucking libtards. No, the podcast is gonna be called the Boone County Mating Call, bro. What better name to say about that, you know? A lot of people. And my buddy that runs the one, I always call it Undisputed. It's called something something. And he's going to give me a spot to run a segment for an hour or two until I get my podcast equipment in. So I'm going to be running on that for a minute. Tomorrow, the podcast will be loaded and ready to load up on Facebook, the one we did yesterday. It's me and three other guys. It's 4 tattoo artists, basically. And we're not talking about tattoos. We're talking about how we was fucked over in the movie and a bunch of other things. Yeah, Southern Trucker. I'm actually going to film the podcast live. Absolutely. Absolutely. It'll be on this page right here probably because I'm making 2 other pages. I also have a gaming page. It's called Deke Gaming. Like usually when I'm not on here, I'm on it. You can see me on camera also and you know watch me game and shit because I kill motherfuckers in Madden. Yeah, Michelle, I told everybody I'd probably do a late night feed. I'm doing this one because for one person, they asked me, you know, they didn't get to see my last feed, so I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and do the late night one. That way you'll get to catch me live, you know, someone that I really like. There you go, Deep Gaming on YouTube. That's me. Right there, that's my other one. Boom, shakalaka. Smoking guns, baby. He got it in there, which is good. How many movies are they? There's like, I think 5 altogether. That's why a lot of people don't understand. My family has 5 motherfucking movies. And my aunt says one of the best quotes on the world. That's why I'd love to get her on a podcast. If I had to take my system to her and record it and bring it home, I'm going to do that. My Aunt Mamie, you know what I mean? She says we are the most poorest movie stars there are. And when she says that, it makes so much sense. She says that to a lot of fans when she's like, yeah. She's like, we love you, Mamie. She's like, yeah, meet the most poorest movie stars there is. You see what I'm saying? It's bullshit. There's not 1, there's 5. And 6, excuse me. My pawpaw did one. Talking Pete. Talking Pete. Dancing Outlaw. Jessica Goes to Hollywood. Wild and Wonderful Whites. And them other 2 that we are not associated with. White Lightning was filmed by British people without any of our permissions. I don't know how they got that done. But they don't say nothing but Jesco. So I figured Jesco signed something. And then the other one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Michelle. And not a dime to show for. I'm in Hank the 3 CD cover, his video on Way Down in West Virginia, the one with the video. You'll see me sitting there carrying my grandma's coffin, covering her up and everything. We asked never for them to film our grandma's funeral. They hid in the weeds and did it. You can see the shot that they did that they're up in the weeds. You know what I mean? Because the road comes in like that to our cemetery and there's trees there. They got it straight through the trees. You can see it perfectly how they did it. That was bullshit. You best believe somebody's making money. I say Robert De Niro because he bought it. And what better person? That's my favorite actor of all time until he got involved with. He owns Tribeca Films, and that's what it says when it comes on, right or wrong. Tribeca Films features brings you Dick House Productions. Walden one. You see what I'm saying? The first thing is Tribeca, and everyone should know that first and foremost. The people over Tribeca own the Wild and Wonderful Whites, not the MTV shit. Because you have to go to a film festival first, and that festival, you know what I mean, is the one that says, yeah, we can run with this. No, that's some whack shit. You know what I mean? You ain't never gonna see nothing of that. Our movie was in theaters worldwide, nationwide, in the theaters, Netflix worldwide, forever. And then when it was took off, that's when my family started complaining. When it was took off Netflix, that's when we was really pissed. All of us was pissed. And then they drop it from Netflix. To find the original CD, the copy of the original Autumn on the Whites, like just, you know what they said? They're like, oh, we're gonna send y'all a copy of the movie. A copy? You mean 500 copies? You see what I mean? They called us up and said that. It was like, we're gonna send you a copy of it. That's what. Thank you, Michelle. I was getting ready to get into that. I was going to say, and he hates Trump. He don't support the man I support. And De Niro has made me lose a lot of love for him. I'd probably go to Joe Pesci, but Pesci kisses his ass. So, but my idea would be once we make this second follow up shit, is to propose it to Robert De Niro. Who better knows that this family definitely makes fucking money? Anybody hears about, oh, that White's made another show and White's made another documentary, that motherfucker, as soon as it's heard by multiple people, are going to be searching it, wanting to buy it, and want to watch it. No matter what it contains in it. That's what people don't understand. That's what I understand perfectly. And I'm going to shoot for Netflix. You see what I mean? See, damn, I got Net. De Niro puts his shit on Netflix. What do you mean? The Irishman and everything. That's Scorsese, but you get the drift. Exactly, Dustin. They had no right, man. That's what I'm doing, Cody. If I want it done right, do it your motherfucking self. So I won't be behind every bit of this. We have on this computer I'm talking to you on an external hard drive right there. Also, I put it over on it so I don't lose it. Is already footage of part two. Right here, my people. We don't run our. I don't run my shit on videotapes, Julian Nitzberg. You see that motherfucker? I actually spent a little bit of money to make it digital where it shows 1080 fucking P HD. Look at this shit coming into the house earlier. Had this forever. First time rip. Super pissed. And the only way to make this happen is donations. Donate, 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 donate. Like, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Let's get this shit rocking. $1 from my fan base, as many as I got, just $1, listen to me, would probably make this shit, guys. I got 5,000. I'm maxed out on my regular Facebook. That's why I had to make the Dirty Troop, so I could just have followers as fans there. And we've already reached 1,000 in one night. We're almost at 2,000. 1,000 a day. If we're reaching 1,000 a day, we're doing something. Okay. And I look into my analytics on my YouTube. You know what? In the past 3 days, my YouTube went from flatness to 100 on the bars. So, with that being said, if we had $1 donated from each fucking person, we'd get to watch part two of the movie. And you get to watch what should have been said, what should have been put out there. When you watch The Dancing Outlaw, it kills the Wild and Wonderful Whites because we're out partying, doing our donuts, you know what I mean? My uncle does so many donuts, he blows up the fucking car and gets out and slams it. And, it's epic. It's fucking epic. And then, we got this shit. This shit to me ain't epic, but it is to other people. What the whites can actually bring to the table is super fucking epic. They had over 500 hours of footage, and you come out with that 60 minutes of bullshit. Shit, come on, get with the fucking game. It's ridiculous. I mean, really fucking ridiculous. But I'm gonna stay focused. I'm gonna stay, super, you know, maintained on one thing to make this happen. When you watch The Wild and Wonderful Whites, I want to say this: look at the fucking resolution in it. You can see they went a cheap way about it. The camera you're watching me on now is fucking better than it. Right or wrong, it looks like you're watching me in The Wild and Wonderful Whites right now. What the fuck how cheap can you guys be? You know what I mean? Fuck, I am the manager. I ain't getting nobody to tell me to do a fucking thing. I am the one over top of this. This is my motherfucking idea. I had those one people call me from that Euphorium show. It was like, we're interested in doing something with you guys in the future. And then, he was like, I got an idea. How about we do a show where we make y'all look, how you were supposed to? I was like, dude, you been watching some of my feeds or something? Because you're talking my fucking words. I didn't like that one bit. Not one little bit. Yeah, but they should be in sync. They go in sync with each other. The movies do too, Michelle. It's like the families here. They was doing like 5 years apart. When Jesco did the Dancing Outlaw, they did that one, then turned around and did Jesco does a Hollywood. They did both of them within a year. The fuck you doing, MTV? You got your head up your ass. It took you a year to even. You're scared. You seen people here was scared of us. You never once told us Johnny Knoxville had a part anywhere in this. They never once said that. And the last week, they sat us all down and told us what it was about. They said, we work with MTV. Johnny Knoxville sent us here. Oh, dude, I wanted to fucking knock their head off at that point. They had done had everything they needed. You see what I'm saying? And it was in, I guess, the contract for them to let them know that he was part of that. But why did you wait till the very last week? It's, everything around that's suspicious of what they did to my family. It's fucking bullshit. I'm doing my own. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. We're gonna boo-boo this motherfucker. We're gonna pour it by us. I mean, for us, by us. It's gonna be for the whites, by the whites. We don't need no fucking third-party independent dumbasses coming in and don't know what they're doing because we know exactly what we've been down that path. We'll never do it again. We see bullshit. I mean, we smell it a mile away before it walks through the door. Unless you can lay a contract down there in front of me that says I fucking have control of everything. I'm the one that gets to make the percentage of this, and this. You can kiss my motherfucking ass. So if anybody out there watches these videos and like, oh, I want to contact these guys and see if I can get involved with them, and you think you got something up your fucking sleeve, think again, because we will spot that shit out a mile away, especially this one right here. Yeah, we have lawyers. I got a lawyer on me then for taking my goddamn song and mentioning my whole family in it. That Boone County Mating Call song. Wrote that fucking shit on the telephone. Me and him did together, but he records it without me, and my family exposes them as drug heads all through the song. You see what I mean? Where's my money for that, motherfucker? You've never spent 4 years in prison. You fucking mommy's titty fetted bitch. Fucking up charges Millie and he's Vanilli. I'll never not stop saying that. Millie and fucking Vanilli. fucking lip singing motherfuckers. Me and Upchurch, me and Ethan did I don't know how many shows together. Why are you playing the music behind us, bro? You're supposed to just be playing the beat. That's Milli Vanilli shit, man. Sorry, but it is. You're supposed to only play the beat, and we're supposed to rap us out together. Everybody fucking would reach for me. They would not even, he would get upset on stage and shit, you know what I mean? You could see it because I was fucking not lip singing. I made sure when I spoke in the mic, I was overriding what was being planned. You get what I'm saying? I made sure my voice was heard over top of that bullshit. His voice was going right with it because it was his voice on the track. See what I mean? He just said, that motherfucker wasn't singing. You would have heard him through the speakers. Just like you just heard me override it. I swear to God, go listen to, type in a Mini Thin live show and watch it. Watch what he does. Plays the goddamn music behind him. Every show he's ever did. To me, you're Milli fucking Vanilli. Just like Upchurch. That's bullshit. And that pop country music, just like Hank Tree says, I think I'd rather meet the barrel of a double barrel loaded shotgun than to hear that shit you call pop country music on 98.1. Just so you know, so it's set in stone. Old Kid Rock don't come from where I come from. That's true, he's a Yank, he ain't no son of Hank. And if you thought so, well, goddamn, you're fucking dumb. I love Hank. Let's get real loud. Pour me another shot of whiskey. This one's for the South. 'Cause it's a certain kind of living. I can play any Hank 3 song I want on here and not get any copyright infringement. Of course, I like fucking Hank Sr.'s music. I hate Hank Jr.'s. I only like Country Boy Can Survive because he mentions West Virginia because his fucking daddy died here. You know what I mean? Hank the Third will tell you the same. You know, he's not on terms with his dad because you hear what I just sung. He acts like Kid Rock's his fucking son. He's not. And if you thought so, well, goddamn, you're fucking dumb. Didn't you hear me? And like when I was talking on the podcast, you know, these boys was from Tennessee. And they was like, God damn, 98.1's just right down the road. We can't advertise nothing on that. I was like, that's right. And I said, that's a pop country music fucking station. And I said, not one, nothing we do will be advertised on one of them. I love Sturgill Simpson. You know, me and him have the same fucking guitar. And I've never seen anybody else with the same kind. I had to look. Don't that blow your fucking mind, girl? Or boy, whoever said that? My ex got me into Sturgill Simpson. And when I seen that he played this guitar in the same color, same fucking black on blue steel, I was like, man. No, the donations ain't paused on the GoFundMe, bro. They're just paused on the YouTube right now because I got to link a card. Link it up, Dustin, for Dan Kilmore. No, it's not fucking locked, bro. Oh hell no! I can sit here and fucking go in there right now. I'm looking at it right now. It's not locked. Watch. Look on, boy. I don't have to even leave this. There ain't no lock on the GoFundMe. I promise you that. It wouldn't even lock until April. You know what I mean? You got fucking till April to link your bank account. See? It's showing me I can share it to you everywhere, except, you know what I mean? See, information by April 15th, or donations will be refunded. There's no fucking lock on it whatsoever. If Are you on this one, dude? Right there's the one you gotta be on. Right there. Because the one below it, that one below it, man, reached $300 and it won't let me get right here. Do not donate to that one. Do not. I can't even get it to go down. It's 280 of 5,000, and I don't know why it went there. The one with me and Jesco is the one you donate to. See, look, I just want to show you. I'm gonna say donate. I'm gonna click donate. You know what I mean? Donate now. Bam. Look, click donate now. Watch it bring up a price for me to type in how much I want to donate. See, right there. See it? Action for how much money I want to donate. I'm just gonna type. See, it's already got my address and stuff in. See, it's wanting my PayPal or my other thing to donate. It's not locked, bro. That's not locked. I'm sitting there looking at it right now, homeboy. Promise you. They get 15%. The fuck? I'm clicking 10%. They's fucking want. They's getting 15% off my shit, man. See? All I gotta do is enter your donation here. If I can get it closer to the fucking phone. See it, guys? Does that look locked to any one of y'all's? I don't think so. I gotta fix that though. It says created by me and all that, but there's, you know what I mean? Hold on, I think it is saying paused. Hold on. It says our team has contacted the organizer. They has not contacted me. This is bullshit. See what I have to deal with, guys? Let me go to my Gmail. I'm gonna be fucking pissed. We'll resume after the issue is resolved. What kind of fucking issue is it? You must be right, bro. It's paused. It says paused. It popped up when I went to, you know what I mean? Just to see, you know what I mean? I was just checking it out. And motherfucker paused. And I don't see nothing. Order number. I ain't ordered nothing from CVS. If someone has fucking stole my identity again, I'm gonna be fucking pissed, man. They cost me $500 almost the last time through PayPal. I see nothing about fucking. There's GoFundMe. Action required. Okay. It's not being withdrawn. If you withdraw or not set up by. Oh, I got it set. Okay. It'll be up tomorrow. I had to set my bank account and stuff to it. I don't know. You know what I mean? It takes a minute to do all that. See, I hit set up withdrawals right there. It says once I set that up, I'll be able to receive my money again. Because it's actually going to have to go into my mom's. I don't have a bank account. It says here if you want to put it in a third party's, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Thanks for letting me know, bro. See what I mean? I've wondered why it's only been $35 for so long. I'm like, what the fuck? You know? For everybody watching the donations and make a post and add it to my Facebook, Dustin, that the donations you'll be able to, for anybody that's tried to donate towards that, let them know it'll be up tomorrow evening where they can donate to it. Because I have to call in and shit. Because when I'm making a third party, I will not use a banking account. I'll just use like PayPal and shit like that. Banking accounts. My mom has one, you know, and I'll just have her open another one. See what I mean? Another one in like a branch account in my name. Only 50 fucking bucks. She will be pissed at me, but I have to do it to get this donation. No wonder I couldn't receive the fucking 200 KC. I never know that. I'm gonna tell them about that tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, well, I never got to get my $280, and I never knew the last time you guys sent me a check. See what I'm saying? That's where I'm getting confused. Now they're doing it all digital, which is bullshit. It was so much easier when they sent a check. I know scammers can use my identity. Done happened. $700 some dollars. And fucking FBI phone calls and everything. But yeah, let everybody know that's trying to donate towards that site that it's being down. That they'll be able to donate tomorrow evening, no longer than the next day. No wonder, man. We got it on the podcast, everything. I was like, at least somebody donate $5. And it hadn't happened yet. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, he passed away, Pilot Smith. What's up, Matt? Not much, bro. Yeah, Hollywood is crooked as head. Crooked as hell. That's all they're good for. It's taking advantage of people. No, it connected. It sat out there that shit this whole time and fucking connected to more cars and took off again. See how long that bitch sat out there? Remember the last live feed? It was just starting. That's how long that bitch sat out there blocking my fucking driveway. They do that at nighttime a lot. Like, after midnight, they'll do it. It's gone now, see? There it goes down that way, hauling every one end is loaded with like fucking 100,000 ton of coal. And there's like 100 cars. And they buy them, my stepdad said, out in New York for like $20 a fucking cart. You know what I mean? And you're like, wow, and we dug at, you know what I mean, risk our life and all this and all that. Yeah, Dustin. If not, I'm gonna have to go to another donation place. You know what I mean? I'll just take the $32 out and donate it back into another one. This is somebody donated to the Facebook one, and I didn't know it took a account to get the money out, right? And it wouldn't let me link a third party one even. That was bullshit. They fucking ripped. There's so much crooked shit going on right now. It's unreal, man. Put me in office somewhere. Exactly. Testicle wrestler up and down could have been cost thousands of dollars already. And they didn't alert me. They should call at least or something, you know what I mean? As many as emails and shit I get, they should look into people. It's fucking bullshit. I'm gonna let them know that. I'm gonna be like, some people just ain't fucking bums off the street trying to get money from you. Just 'cause I have a big following don't mean you treat me like a piece of shit. I hate that shit, man. I get that a lot everywhere. Going to the fucking stores and shit around here. Oh, you're big, you're famous, you can do this, you can do that. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh man. But when I walk down the aisleway, your ass goes over there. I can do that. Motherfucker. Yeah, this could have done cost me thousands of dollars. First thing in the morning, set my alarm clock, getting up, calling the motherfucking banks, fucking everything. It's Saturday, Friday, it's gonna be Saturday, it's Friday, and they'll be open. What do you mean I can't leave? No, not when that motherfucker's out there. If it's emergency, they'll break it apart. You know what I mean? And split it. We've been sitting there before, and there's a sign that says "call" if the train sits more than 15 minutes. I got proof now it sits more than 15 fucking minutes. That thing sat there an hour or more. Sometimes when we pull in, we had to sit there and wait on that shit. We'll just park the car and go under the trestle thing, come home. When it leaves, we'll go back and get the car. Because I got a four-wheeler thing built underneath the trestle. I'll take my four-wheelers under it. A little small trestle right there. There's a little creek. You know what I mean? I can go right down that and get in that creek, come right up the other side. Make a wish. It's 111, guys. I know what I just wished for. No wonder, man. You know what I mean? I have followers on Twitter, everything. It's been like, because I've had people been like, I try to donate $600. I donated $600, tried to, and I thought they were just bullshitting. I guarantee they actually did, and they couldn't. I couldn't get it. Oh man, what luck! You see, what fucking luck. Mm. If it wasn't for my main person, she don't donate. She's helped me out. She saved me from going to jail. Everything, Miss Carol Williams. That woman right there, I have to send the most love ever out for. And when I make this movie, I'm gonna give that woman like $5 grand. Write her a check for $5 grand. That woman has always stuck with us, especially me. Well, everybody knows who the family tree is. You don't understand the family tree. My mom, my sisters, me, my brother on that tree limb is my mom's immediate family on that tree limb. How can you not understand that? Don't you see it say Derek Jr. right behind me? That is crazy. You can't understand how the family tree explains itself. It explains itself. Birdie Mae and D Ray at the bottom to sprout the tree. It explains itself perfect. That was the best woman, this world could ask for. Rest in peace, Mo. That's what I'm saying. Bitch was out there like 2 hours, man. That's what I was getting ready to say. Brett Michaels from Poison wouldn't be asking for no fucking money. I promise you that. He'd be donating money. Like that kid, the little boy that said he wanted to kill himself. I'm sure y'all all seen it on Facebook. It's all over Facebook. The little dwarf kid, he has dwarfism. He's already got 190 grand in one day, homeboy. All you wanted to do was go to Disney World. Damn, I should get on and say I want to kill myself. You know what I mean? That little boy needs help. Help. Psychiatric help. Not Disney fucking World. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to put my thing up so you don't have to see a bunch of dumb shit, but you can talk among yourselves. I'll be right back. Getting some of that good Joe, that Colombian coffee. The only kind I'll drink. I had to make my own special pot here. I won't drink nothing but 100% Arabic bean, Colombian. I like my coffee like I like my women. I love Colombian women. Shakira. She's my girl. I'm gonna marry her one day. Take her from that man. Fucking lucky motherfucker. He's a lucky man. I wouldn't want to be rich, nothing. You know what I mean? If I was Shakira. Okay. Yeah, you can like and subscribe right now. No, there ain't nothing like a good cup of Joe, man. It relaxes me, actually. I have a big ADHD problem, and when I drink coffee, I relax. I actually go to sleep. A lot of people's like, how the fuck do you do that? Well, suffer from attention deficit hyper disorder, and you'll understand. Have y'all noticed how I don't sit still sometimes during live feeds? It's not sometimes, it's all the time. By the way, I'm like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And then Upchurch goes on there and says that I talk like I'm wiped out because I had been woke up and told Upchurch was talking shit about me, so I posted a video on YouTube and he goes and edits on top of me. Well, guess what, Mister Fucking dumbass Upchurch? I'll scald your ass, roast your ass, and beat your ass live. Live, live, bro. You know what he said when I asked him if he would fight me? I said, let's fight. I was like, we can even make it like, at the Civic Center where everybody can watch when the rough and rowdy happens. You see what I'm saying? So there'll be an audience. I was like, he was like $10,000 and I'll do it. Oh Lord, I get my hands on the right amount of money and shit. I done had 2 or 3 people said, they'd pay the 10 grand in a heartbeat. So anytime you're ready up church, let me know. And whoever wins the 10 grand, which is going to be me, I'm gonna whip your ass everywhere. I get to give 10,000 of that money, the winning 10,000, to the charity of my choice. That's the deal I want. I don't want the money. I want to beat your ass for free, and I want the money to go to people who need it. Probably to a charity that I know and support very well in Kenya, Africa. Suffering from poverty. They have to sleep on floors. They only have running water. I mean, my heart bleeds for them. I just went and bought one of them a pair of Jordans, because I sponsor him. His name's Cliff James. He's in Kenya, Africa. How many people do you do that for up church? Do you send kids clothes, Jordans, things like that? Nah. Nah, you hang your guitars on your wall. You're a piece of shit. You act like you're something you can never be. You'll never be an outlaw, dude. Never. You're singing Nutshell, karaoke style. Anything. Oh, I mean up church. That's why I have private messages. Why don't you tell them, Brian, of you saying, oh, we're both comedians. You just can't take a joke and this and that. No, motherfucker, you don't insult me and my family. We settled that another way. And then your other ones are, I ain't fighting you, this and that, because you're a pussy. How many times have I posted them on my Facebook for people to read? A lot of people says, who the fuck is up church? And a lot of people watches his shit says, who the fuck's Derkie? You see what, He don't want this, I promise you, Dustin. Who you got in that fight, bro? The only body who's got up church in that fight is his fucking followers. And he's got millions of them. I'll give him that. I told him I respected one part of his country style, you know what I mean? And you know what he said? Oh, he respects. Then as soon as I say that, he comes on top of the video and says, oh, he still acts like a fucking kid. Oh, he respects that I'm country. I come out my mommy's pussy. And I live in a country state. That's just retarded. What you just said was just completely dumb. You act like a fucking kid trying to scald me in school that's about to get knocked the fuck out. Oh, yo, it's going to get more fucking, spicy between me and Upchurch when this new video comes. My buddy Shane's going to fix it up for me. I don't edit shit. I'm not even going to be the editor behind this one, but it's going to be me talking to this motherfucker. I'm going to do his little stupid, oh, blah, blah, blah. And when he comes on, he says, oh, yeah, my wheels don't fucking spin. Yeah, but they're fucking goddamn 20 inches, ain't they? See what I mean? Edit like that. Then it'll cut and be like, damn. Just like my son said when he was 12 years old, the gap between your fucking front teeth is going to be bigger than any career you ever have. Cha-ching. I'm going to roast this motherfucker. You watch. He fucked with the wrong bull. This one's got horns and he knows how to use them. And he'll go like how I do with my donations and shit like that. He'll come on there and say, "Oh, look at him begging for money because he'll never be what I am, motherfucker. I ain't begging for a fucking thing. I'm asking the fans if they want to see something. This is the only way it's going to be solved because I didn't make a bunch of money and suck dick like you did. You suck somebody's dick." To get famous holding for how many videos did you have when you're fucking sitting there blah, 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 and you won't even look at the fucking camera, man. Yeah, he's probably one of them fucking supporters, bro. Let me go over and check my multi-stream. Yeah, Pawnee's still in Minnesota. Sue just moved back from California. You know what I mean? Pawnee's wanting to come back home. The Whites, Jessica wants to come home all the time, will always remain in West Virginia. Just like I told Up Church and the rest, hater to love it, the underdogs want to be on top, motherfuckers. Shit, I got quality and quantity, sweetheart. I get it all. Exactly, Cody. He laughs at himself and shit. He thinks he's funny. He'll sit there and laugh at himself and shit. Damn, you need to laugh at yourself to get your audience to laugh. Pawnee's been sick. He had to have a couple surgeries and stuff. You know, I really don't talk about our private life on here. No offense. But Pawnee's well right now and stuff, you know, and that's all people need to know. Okay? You know, there's a few of us when I filmed this ain't here with us no more. And I mean more than a few. I mean more than three. Some of the favorites are dead, you know. And I'm surprised some of the other favorites ain't dead. It blows my mind, you know. But like I said, my Aunt Mamie, if I have to take my equipment to her home to do what I want to do, I will do it. Because she wants to be heard. She wants to be part of what I'm doing. She thinks what I have to say and my ideas is exactly what needs to be done, and she's right. It needs to be the truth about us needs to be out there. We're people who get a fucking shirt off your back, not murderers. Fucking cause Jessica huffed gasoline and fucking lighter fluid and shit when he was a kid. Don't mean all of us did that. You see what I mean? And that's one thing I want to get very fucking straight. And that part when they go to Minnesota and they say we left West Virginia because it was bad. You left West Virginia because you was on the fucking run. Tell the goddamn truth. You was on the run from fucking 10 felonies. Pawnee was. And then he snuck back in for my grandma's funeral, right? My mama's funeral. And I asked Storm Taylor, I said, who gave you the permission to film? He said, Pawnee. I got that on one of my live feeds. He said Pawnee, and Pawnee was nowhere to be seen. Pawnee was hiding because the police was looking for him. And would that be a legitimate signature, guys? A felon on the run? See what I'm saying? They don't look at it like I do. And also, remember, Julian, when you said, please, please, Dirk, you don't never say nothing about the boy that you know is in the movie because he never signed anything? Well, guess what? That boy's going to know every fucking thing that he can sue you because you got him on that fucking documentary standing right beside me and you don't have nothing where that boy fucking. He actually gave me this shirt and that boy's going to sue you. And you know he can. Remember that boy? You tried to get him. You tried to get a hold of him to sign shit and shit, and he wouldn't even. He wouldn't. When the phone rang, I made sure to tell him if you try to contact him, to tell you to suck a dick because that's what you do. You can tell. Look at you making a fucking calling Emmanuel Lewis, goddamn fucking cool and shit. Like Michael Jackson didn't have his finger up his ass when he was sitting on his lap. He just made some call for the love of the glove. Have y'all seen that shit? What Julian Ishberg just put up? He just made a fucking uh, musical called for the love of the glove about Michael Jackson's fucking glove. Imagine what that glove did. Oh, that's the kind of shit you like to make, ain't it, Nitzberg? Because the first thing you asked me to do was make a porno. That's the first thing that man asked me to do. He's fucking goddamn Rainbow Reynolds. What'd this hillbilly tell you? I'll knock you 10 feet out the fucking door. And you know what they say? You want me to link it over to you, the video where they say, we'll never go back to West Virginia. We're terrified. You know to be terrified. You know what you did to us. At one point, I was going to invite a couple of them, act cool, and invite a couple of them down here and motherfucking let them know face to face and put them in motherfucking Boone County shock. Let them know you fucked us over, you piece of shit son of a bitches. What you, man? What are you talking about? Absolutely, that's right, Dustin. Inform them motherfuckers. I mean, somebody called me in the middle of the night and was like, dude, I was just hanging out with him. The person that he knows, he don't even understand his people. He thinks they're in his insiders. Contact me and tell me what he's up to. That's right, Michelle. Nobody's motherfucking perfect. If you think you are, get off your fucking high horse. But yeah, that's it for tonight, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed. Peace. Hot and always motherfucking pills.